After I had a clean face, I just applied a Ben Nye color called Blithe Spirit, and it is it kind of takes the color out of your face so you look a little dead, and that's what we're going for in the zombie look. Also, the next product I'm going to use is the Ben Nye Color Wheel Old Character. It's number CK11, and it has 4 different colors. And with these 4 different colors, you can really create so many different looks. And so I'm going to show you just how I do it for the zombie look. I took the lightest color and I applied it to the ridges of my face. So the brow bone, the nose, the highlight area here on the cheekbone, above the lip, and on the chin. And that's just going to make these areas pop out. Hello. So I took, it's kind of like a purple-ish color, and I put it on in the socket of my eyes. I wanted my nose to be a little broader, so instead of putting it real like tight on the ridge of my nose, I kind of widened my nose. I put it underneath, it's not blended in yet, but I put it under my cheekbone, under my lip, my other cheekbone, and then I kind of created a fake ridge above my eyebrow, and then I filled in this area too. I might do a little more looking at it at the video, but I want kind of that sunken in look. I think we're getting closer. The next step, I'm going to take this brown and I'm going to highlight, or I guess shadow, right below the purple that I already used. And that's just going to kind of create an ombre or a gradient effect to give a little more depth. Whoa. So I added the brown color under the purple, and you can kind of see it just adds a little more depth, and it's making the white pop a little more. I'm going to go next and do some detailing with a black color. And the black, even though this purple is pretty dark, I like just to get a really nice contrast. So I'm going to actually use a black cream, not foundation, maybe it's a foundation, a black cream makeup. All right, so now I've added the black. I also added these little dots that I'm going to blend in just to add a touch of contrast in those areas. And then the lips, I did some slits. Just some brush strokes. Just from a distance, it makes them look a little like chapped and almost non-existent, like kind of falling apart. But I'm going to continue just to do some work with this, and I'll catch you up in a second. All right, so I added some lines just to be like cracks, and then there's a product called Tooth Decay, and it's kind of like a fingernail polish, and you can just put it on your teeth. It comes in tobacco, zombie, and decay. This is probably the closest to decay, but it just kind of makes your teeth look gross. So after you've done the look, you're going to want to powder it. I just take what is this called? A powder puff, and then this is just regular like baby powder, and you just put a little on, and then you powder it, kind of cake it in, let it set for a minute, and then with a brush, brush it off. And then you take a spray bottle with some water after you've brushed it all off. You spray it a couple times, and that sets it. So you could, run around. You can even be sweaty, and the makeup will stick. But that's a great little trick to make sure you brush it off and then spray it with water, and then just kind of pat it when you're done, and it sets the look. So unfortunately, my hair is kind of cool as a zombie. So you might not be as fortunate to have cool zombie hair. I put in a contact. I got this at downtown LA. It's about $20. I got it on Olympic Street, kind of in the garment district. It's kind of harder to see out, so I kind of only do one, but you can, I've done events where I've done both eyes, and it's pretty unsettling. But then it's all about the way you sell the book. Have a great day. I'm going to show you how to take the makeup off. To get the makeup off, I just bought some cold cream from the dollar store. And I'm going to put that all over my face, and then I just take a washcloth with some warm water on it, and I'll show you in a second, but it kind of just all comes off. It's really cool. So I've applied the cold cream kind of to the eye area, just try to get all the nooks and crannies of the face. It kind of smears around and kind of look like the Joker. And then you take the washcloth, you get it wet. If I'm working an event or I've had the makeup on a long time, I'll treat myself to warm water, and it's very, very nice coming off. But this is with the washcloth and the cold cream, it's real amazing kind of how quickly the makeup can come off. Even with the powder, the cold cream really helps loosen it all up. So that's about it. I might go in with a Q-tip just to get right under the eyelash, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed the, I'll brush my teeth too. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and you guys are lucky to have Nicole for a teacher.